Greetings and welcome to Friday Night Football. Dennis Cometti here. Today's game from the MCG. All in all, a good turnout for this particular match. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, today should be a good match. Unfortunately, I never got the chance to play in a dream time at the G match, Dennis. It's definitely one of those matches that all players want to play in, and the spectacle always turns out to be a cracking one.
The Lions making their way onto the ground to the tune of the club song. The Tigers enter the arena. We have the toss of the coin. The Lions winning the toss. The players are all eagerly awaiting the siren. And here's the bounce to begin the game. Martin with the mighty fist with the quick hands. The pass too slow for the running man. Sockers the ball away. Beams feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Grimes picks up the loose ball. Hodge picks it up. The loose ball scooped up. The tackle is laid on and forces the ball loose. The umpire will give us another ball up. Martin aims for his man on the ground. Scoops up the ball. The ball in the hands of Cochin. He collects the loose ball. That ball's travelling. That's a very well executed goal. The first goal going to the Lions. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Nankervis hits it. The loose ball scooped up. Timely handball. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 50 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. 50 metres out. Griffiths comes in to level the scores. Gardner takes it well. Gardner kicks hard along the boundary line, and the mark will be paid. Rich kicks it outside the defensive 50. Taylor was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did.
Taylor got a really good footballing brain. He slams that on the boot. Castagna with good strong hands. He kicks the ball. It's a mark. Sending it on its way. A nice contested mark.
Kick by Martin. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. 50 metres out. Shot by Walker. It's in the air. The big kick for goal goes straight through. Walker gets number 2. The Lions by 2 goals.
Walker can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
Martin decisively takes possession. Zorko mistimes the handball. Brigg gathers it. Cochin hand passes the ball to the runner going past. He picks up the loose ball. He gets the hand pass. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Martin claims the ball. Kicks it. He gets above the crowd.
No questioning whether the Tigers can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Tigers need to start kicking more direct for goal. It's only a matter of time now. He marks the ball. Prestia with handball.
Castagna grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. Zorko with the kick. Great mark. Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with the Tigers on 5 and the Lions on 3.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. Second quarter, here we go.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
Gives it to Walker. Nankervis just stopping for a quick dance and will get a ball up. Punched by Martin! Exclamation point. How about that? He wins the contest. Picked by Hooley. Great grab. Grigg sends one up towards the wing. Marked by Prestia.
Prestia is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He boots it. Martin takes a contested mark. He slams that on the boot. He wins the contested mark.
Lucky bounce collected. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Griffiths slams one on the boot for goal. That was a huge kick. Malcolm Blight would be happy with that one. The Tigers with their first goal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Nankervis nicely outclassing Hipwood. Hodge comes away with the ball. Prestia again, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
Hastily kicked. Martin got under it.
Martin doesn't need to run to every contest because he's just so great at reading the play. He can play a kick ahead or behind the play and still rack up possessions. He steadies now in front of goal. He wins the contested mark. Sending it on its way. He grabs it.
Taylor slams it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Nankervis kicks the ball. He takes the contested mark.
Taylor sends one up towards the wing. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. A stab kick from Prestia. He gets above the crowd. Kicked by Cutler. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Nice contested mark by Hipwood.
Hipwood is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Beams slams the ball to his boot. He gets boot to the ball. He gets it under pressure.
Picture perfect drop punt. And the mark will be paid. Chips it down towards half forward. Nice mark under pressure. Picked by Taylor. Takes it well. Gets boot to leather. A solid mark from Hooley. Spears a low ball. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Caddy with a kick out of the pack. Prestia drops the mark. Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
Maybe losing, but the Tigers look fantastic in the stats.
Thanks, Richo. It's half-time and both teams will be deep in discussion at the moment. Players have been down to the rooms now and they would have had some treatment, a talk from the coach, and should be ready for another half of football. I know we are.
Think big, believe big, act big, and the result will be big.
He receives the handball. Nice hands. Kicked by Lambert. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Rioli on the borderline of his range. Chance to level the score. Through for a point. Less than one goal in this match. The Tigers still very much in it. Plays onto himself. Booted by Andrews. Nice mark there. 35 metres out. Rioli likes his chances for goal. Just fell through. On top is the Tigers.
Rioli, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
The bounce straight down. Cleared by Griffiths. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to shove? Marked by Griffiths. A lovely drop punt. Castagna claims it. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Rioli. Distance could be the problem. Rioli launches one towards goal. Look at that. He's put it through. That's his second. The Tigers have scored the last 3 goals. The Tigers by 7 points. And there's the bounce. Griffiths got the hit out. Cutler went straight through him. Hand passed by Martin. He gathers the loose ball. He's been captured with the ball and it's going to be holding it. Gets boot to leather. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Asprey boots it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. 50 metres out. Lambert has a shot. It's a question of accuracy. It's in the air. I can't believe it carried the distance. That's a great goal. The Tigers beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 25-12.
Lambert can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
Ball up in the centre square. Martin with the tap. Sockers the ball away. He gets tackled as he hands it off. With the ball now. Lloyd marks it.
Lloyd is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Puts boot to ball. Castagna takes a contested mark. Sending it on its way. Edwards really forced to earn that mark.
Bumps the pigskin. And the mark will be paid. Lining up the goal now. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes it well. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. 40 metres from home. Edwards with a 45-degree angle in front of him. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The marking skill of the Tigers has proved advantageous on the stats board, racking up 34 marks. Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Tigers are slightly ahead with 9-8. Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 11-6.
That's pretty deep, Richo. 1 quarter to play.
Even when you've played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates.
Beams hand passes out to space. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Hodge just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Rioli got under it.
Rioli has so much potential, he could just be anything. Prestia with a strong mark. Prestia goes for home. Prestia has slotted it through for a 6-pointer.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Martin with the tap. He gathers the loose ball. Grimes picks it up, lobs the handball. Caddy has seen plenty of the footy. Lambert has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. He spears the ball. Nice mark under pressure.
The Lions have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. He kicks the ball. He gets it under pressure. He slams that on the boot. Walker gets the upper hand.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Opportunity for Keys. 45 metres out. Keys takes a shot. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. The scoreboard's starting to worry the Lions now.
The Lions have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Hastily kicked. Martin looking like a Manchester United player. Prestia prays to the gods of football. The Tigers in front. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here we go. Griffiths leave the pinatas for the kids. Martin gathers it. Missed his target by hand. Cochin read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Martin won't be getting that pass from Prestia. A lot of possessions for him. Kicks it. Nice mark there.
Robinson told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Beams kicks the ball. A nice contested mark.
Keys covers some ground with that effort. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. A low kick from Griffiths. Prestia looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Goes by hand. I would have bet my mortgage against that result a little bit earlier, but I guess that shows I may join the ranks of the homeless. Happy to do so. Terrific game. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between the Tigers and the Lions?
I've found when you're winning, everything tastes better. They'll be eating this win up.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. Final scores are 37-18. Richo, as always, it's been a pleasure.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.